Greetings, traveler.
This was a game played on the playtest. That was on Friday. So this is the new patch already. Alright, Dragon, Ellie, Naga, Pirate, Quill. Looks like he's hovering Zarek. You can take the rally minion. They reworked this to no longer gain health. It's a bit tilting when it gains health against tokens. No, looks like we're just gonna buy the 1-drop here. So we're staying in theme for rally. Yeah, these early fights are kind of whatever. This used to be whoever attacked first won? No. It was the same outcome, right? I think. Did rally sound get a nerf? Well, I have it on mute, right? So. But no, it still goes doo-doo, doo-doo. Well, still, I don't know. That's what it did during the playtest. He's got lasso, so usually you don't go to 3 here. You'll probably lasso and then buy the 3-4 if we don't steal that. Yeah, pretty good. Ugh. Disgusting start to the fight there. So there's level and coin here, but we first have to see what the quest is. 16 stat increases is pretty good for our board. Our minions increase the stats in the combat. Quaint Boutique has been really solid, but Smelting Chamber when it's online is disgusting because it will make a golden tier 6 at the start of the turn. So you do have to play a strategy that utilizes the 6-drops, right? Because if you have a board that only has 1 6-drop, it's not quite as good. But if you can get a strategy which spams 6-drops, the Smelting Chamber is broken if you get on the line early. It's very good. So I guess we're gonna take that, and we're probably gonna want that Rally Quilboar in the shop because that one increases stats all the time. And I think I would even freeze for the taunt here because you don't want to get sniped on your Tusker because your Tusker will get so many stats from the rally effects here. Okay, he's not gonna taunt for it. Oh, this is so nice. This quest is getting speedrun. It's so good. Another URL. I'm down. Double URL gaming. Wait, that rally minion is taunted. The quest is the one that puts the... No, it's not the lowest damage in the front because there's a 4-4 there. Dude, the quest is done. Jesus, the quest is done. Wow, what a speedrun. Yeah, increasing friendly stats, if you have the right setup for it, is super easy. So that's a really good thing to remember as well. When you're picking the quests, there's certain quests you can cheese really well. Like battle cry quests, stat increase quests, even cards to hand quests with the right... It's funny. Alright, I don't think we care. The right play is to buy all the gamblers 1 by 1 and sell them just for funsies and patches, buddy. But I guess I'm down to level roll here because we're healthy, we're reasonably strong. Let's see what RDU wants to do. You can also buy a gambler and roll, or you could buy 2 gamblers and roll and then stockpile your gold that way and just trade a gambler for stuff in the shop, but I don't think we need to. Oh, he wants the triple. So you pay 9 gold, you sell it back for 6, so it's 2 gold for a triple, effectively. Well, more, right? Because he's freezing, he's floating a gold, so, but roughly. So he could level again and freeze and then already get a 6-drop. I guess in a lower power level environment, that's not horrible, just guaranteeing your 6-drop. Try and start scaling. Yeah, okay. That's already very interesting to see. That's one of those plays that you don't do in Trinket meta, but you might do here. Especially because there are some 6-drops if you get them early that are really nice. Alright, here we're just gonna get dragoned, I guess. But that's okay. We only take 10. Also, damage cap was not the same during quest meta last time, right? I think damage cap was still just 15 instead of the 5-10 progressive. Alright, so now he just gets a triple buy to pirates, take a 6-drop. Hopefully he gets something cool, and then he can hero power it with Zarek. Yeah, this is actually the best case scenario, I think. Sanguine Refiner with a hero power. Yeah, I think RDU adapted really well to this like slightly slower environment where just getting that 6-drop and copying it is just pretty game winning. He needs to make space anyway. I think we just sell the 6 gold. Phalanx. Yeah. What would you want to go with the Sanguine Refiner here? Rally is whenever this minion attacks. Triple's good, right? Just take that. And then probably end with the money here. Copy the Refiner. I'm down with spells. And I think I would freeze those 4 gems. Bloop. Alright, let's hope these refiners don't get sniped. With that golden tusk on the board, he's actually not even that weak. Because he just buffed his gems by a significant amount. Bro, he's not even losing. This is actually such a dirty transition. What a dirty transition, chat. Oh man, I didn't even realize how strong he would be. Prodigious Tusker with the Sanguine Refiners. Every time a rally minion attacks, the guy puts 2 gems on himself in combat. And the Sanguine's rally effect is to buff. So now RDU is quickly checking, okay, what is it that I'm actually rolling for? What are the minions that I want? So he sees the synergy with the Bloodsnout Warlord. There was also the tier 6, the previous one. The guy that puts gems when you spend 6 gold. Has that as an option. Yeah, I really don't hate Gem Smuggler here. Yeah, just sell it. Well, you could sell the 5/4, honestly. It's not really better. Don't think we need that, right? No. That's probably the best early 6-drop for a Xeric or Arena to get. The Sanguine. Snipe on our tempo means we lose this round. Oh, wait, no. It's not in... It wasn't in the back. I thought it was all the way in the back, but it was not. We still lose right now. How do you bring up the menu? It's a new feature. It'll be available in the next patch. Beacon of Hope with an Elder. This is a good turn to transition, so he should sell a lot of his rally stuff here. Ooh, wait, we sell the spell generator? What the... Against the ghost? I'm not down for that. My greed here is too much to allow that. It might not matter. Ooh, okay. Charlie's 2. Sweet. Yeah, we just go Charlie, I guess. Jam double Charlie. Beacon of Hope. That is such a good card to get here. Doesn't really matter here. I guess bounties cast twice if you roll gold is fine. Leroy. The thing is, I don't really want to play Leroy when I'm doing this. Because you have no board space. So. You sell it to target the quest. Oh, is he on 6 already? Okay, if he's on 6 already, then it's totally correct. Yeah, he probably is on 6 already. So starting every... That's a bit of a shame that he didn't have the 5-drop on his board last turn then, right? Because he could have had Golden Darkgaze Elder if he's on 5 now. Either way, this is still amazing. Just a Golden 6-drop every turn. I guess we would like Golden Sanguines first. It's the streamer mic, I'm telling you, chat. I can influence VODs as well. OFC. I guess Charlie scaling might just be enough together with the Sanguine and the Darkgaze Elder. Yeah, spending money now with the Elders is really nice. Jazzer feels like a waste of gold when one Sanguine attack is just way more effective. Rogers can help you spend money, but yeah. Ooh. Bristler is how you play your endgame, right? You just gem transfer. I think you sell the Tusker to be able to buy the Bristler. There's no more eyes, right? Oh, he's not gonna go. Oh, he's gonna freeze it. Okay. So he's keeping Tusker to try and hit gem transfer first. That's fair. Because he has the spell to generate tavern spells. So if he buys the Bristler now, he can use Saloon's Finest to try and get gem transfer, to transfer the gems off the Prodigious Tusker before he sells it. Conflict there is that you kind of want gem transfer to be used on the Bristler, so you won't really have the board space unless he triples something. But it's whatever. There's a non-trivial amount of stats on that Tusker, so it's probably fine. Zaysel, thank you for the 22. Solid position now. Yeah, this quest, if you play a 6-drop heavy comp, which RDU obviously is, very solid. Golden Charlie. Woohoo. No transfer. Yeah, I bet that was the whole reasoning. And it's good logic, honestly. I like his logic. But now we're in the position of, do we just wait for a triple, which is only really the Dark Gaze now? Ooh, Drakari with Golden Charlie is too good, right? God, I feel very bad not having this Bristler on the board, so I think Tusker gets sold here no matter what you do. Or gem transferred, right? But I can't, like, I do not care for the stats on that thing. Yeah, just eat the Tusker. Get out of here, bro. Oh, he actually rolled the transfer in the same roll. Jesus, bro. Okay, that is insane. I didn't even see he rolled it. He's only taking the gems off one thing. I think I would preemptively take the gems off two things here, because whenever you're playing this kind of board, there's always something you want to sell. Bloodsnout Warlord is really good tempo, and damage cap is gone, but let's see. Okay. Sylvas. We're not going to play this Bristler now? Or are we not playing the Snouts? No, we are playing the Snouts. No, we played Drakari. I guess if he's not really going to play Titus and stuff, it's not like Bristler gets that much value. He definitely wants to run Drakari here. So it's just whether he feels comfortable enough to not run the Bloodsnout. I think that given his strength and given that he's relying more on Drakari plus Trolga, I think I would have opted to not run the Bloodsnout and to just get the Bristler in at the start of turn almost. I think I would have probably just even sold my Prodigious Tusker to start playing the Bristler and buff it, and then when I roll Gem Transfer, I'll just use it to make a huge Bristler. But then again, there's no eyes to make it golden, so you're not getting like that much advantage of doing that, so I'm not even sure if that's correct. Okay, so his Charlie got goldened, and there's 2 Trolgas in the shop, so now he doesn't have to buy those anymore. The downside is that he could have had a second Golden Refiner or Golden Bloodsnout, and then he would have had... Oh, he's still buying them. He doesn't have an elemental, right? How does the quest reward work? It goldens a 6-drop every turn at the start of your turn. It starts with a 1-drop and then a 2-drop, etc. It's very strong if you're playing a 6-drop comp. I'm not quite sure about that extra Charlie pickup. It's 2 gems, right? And I feel like the golden blah 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 Dark Gaze Elder like does a better job. Or Freezing Blaster. That's the only thing in the shop I can imagine him wanting here. Okay, Jeef is running Fauna comp, but it's pretty nerfed. And the Sanguine is pretty silly. Sanguine will very likely get nerfed as well. Yeah. Oh. If Jeef doesn't hit something for lethal here, he dies, right? Yeah. 424. He needed to go middle though, because the other one had 428 health, right? Yeah, 424. So there's only 1 hit where he's alive here, yeah. It looked like he went 2 hits there because 428 and 424 are pretty close together, but not close enough. Will it golden Drakari? No. You only have 1 turn where it will golden a 5-drop, and then it's just 6 drops the whole game. So it can be largely useless if you're running a composition that doesn't really use 6 drops. But as we see here, if you do have a composition that runs 6 drops, my god, it's that beautiful. Like, he's getting so much value here. We're selling Drakari because we want to run Blaster, so we may have some information on our opponent already. RDU armor? I guess you just cycle some Jazzers and end with armor for the fans. It's not an RDU game if we don't end on armor here, come on. Oh, the betrayal, bro. What happened? Armor made you big. It's like, what are we doing here? Kind of sad that we sell that. I'm honestly fine with even giving gems +1/+1. Okay, he's just gonna smuggle. I wonder how the math works there. If +1/+1 gems one time ends up paying off with these Charlies. Probably not. We'd have to see how big his gems are. But you do have the Bloodsnout as well in the combat. So you have the Bloodsnout triggering 2 times. You have your Charlies triggering 2 times, and you have your Dark Gaze triggering, and then obviously also the Gem Smuggler. So I'm not even sure. Like, I'm pretty bad with that kind of math. He's probably bigger with just the way he did it though. It's fine.